Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I look like this, again a video shoot. If you ever see me look weird, it's because of a video shoot. Let's just put that out there. So I have 3 piles. We're here to find out today that why is the universe proud of you, or why is God proud of you? I believe in God personally, but there's some people who prefer to say the universe, which is absolutely fine. So how is the universe, or why is the universe proud of you? So I have 3 piles. Hope you can see them all. So we have pile 1 with adaptability, the fox and the lily. We have pile 2 with the horse and the bluebell, modest fortitude. And we have pile 3, the porcupine and the, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to try it, boundaries. So if we just go by the words, adaptability is pile 1, modest fortitude is pile 2, and boundaries is pile 3. So I'm going to start. Let's go. So okay, 1 minute. All right, so pile 1. Why is the universe / God proud of you? So we have the fox and the ivy. I don't know why I said fox and the lily before. Fox and the ivy. Adaptability. Some of you guys could be Geminis. We have helpful people. We have 59, spread the light. 5 is a number of change. 9 is a number of endings. Add them together, you get 14, which still rounds back to 5. So there's a lot of change that you had to go through. We also have the Page of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have Sacral Chakra, which is rules orange, creativity, sexuality, and loyal. Okay, a lot of earth, grounded energy. I also channel the charm of the blue eye and baby on board. So why I didn't really add many cards because I just wanted to receive more from like any spiritual download, not really rely so much on what the cards are telling me, but more to do with like any auditory things I get. Because in case you guys are new here, I'm clairaudient. I used to be more strong in my clairvoyance, but I feel like as time has gone by, I'm more clairaudient. So why is the universe proud of you? This is a pile that's had to go through like the hardest of struggles. Like I feel like compared to say for example you have a friendship group, I feel like you're the friend that has gone through the most like problems, if that makes sense. And it's not even like your fault. I feel like genuinely like it's hard to catch a break. You've gone through some really difficult things in life that most people cannot fathom. Most people would not be able to, get through, if I'm going to be honest with you. And the way you handle it is with grace. The way you handle it is so beautiful. Your persistence is key. And you have such great adaptability. I feel like this is also in social settings. Like say for example, that's why I said you guys could be a Gemini. If you are with extroverted people and you need to network with them, getting close to them is going to help you look for other opportunities. You know how to adapt yourself towards them. Or if you're with quieter people, you know how to conduct yourself and come across more reserved. And I feel like God has blessed you with intuition and you've been making use of that gift. With this blue eye, I read it as intuition. I feel like I'm hearing crystal clear. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. So I feel like God sends you signs, or your universe sends you signs, and you pick it up very easily. Like I feel like you've become wiser and more in tune with your intuition, that you just automatically know what to do. You follow your own intuition. What your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors nudge you to do, you just go ahead and do it, and it's actually bringing you more victories and more blessings. Maybe in the past you ignored your intuition and you had to pay the price, but now you listen to your intuition, and that's what's helping you get through life. And honestly, you're so adaptable. Like no matter what you go through, like someone could literally like have gone through something so catastrophic, but the way you pick yourself back up and still go back to work or still go back to school or still interact with people, it's almost as if people would think that you have not struggled at all, because you know how to get back up. I also feel like you've been everybody's hype person. With this helpful people, you've always been supportive of other people, and sometimes you may have felt like people don't give you that same level of support. It's like you go above and beyond to support others. You're like a rock for them, stable for them, but it's like you may not have received that in return all the time, or at least in the same capacity. But now the universe is going to be rewarding you with a lot more people who support you, who are there for you, who are really right for you, okay? You've remained positive through situations that were not positive at all. It's almost like you have so much trust in God, so much trust in the universe that nothing can rock you, nothing can shake you, okay? You've gone through so much upheaval, so many changes. Sorry, I thought someone was peeping through my window. You've gone through so much change and you've overcome it so gracefully with the spread the light. Like, you've never allowed anyone to dim your shine. Like, no matter how catastrophic you would have suffered, like, you pick yourself back up and you keep going. And the way you are so kind and so loving with this Ace of Cups, you are so lovable. You've remained so empathetic, so kind, so caring, so compassionate, even though you've gone through so much strife. Like, you're the type of person where you could literally lose a loved one to, I don't know, cancer, for example, and someone could be telling you about their day, like, oh, the guy like didn't text me back, I'm so sad about it, I'm depressed. And you will still offer them some sort of compassion, some sweet words of wisdom, knowing damn well what you've gone through is a lot worse. But you still shine, you still show that sense of kindness and empathy. And I feel like you've become more expressive with your emotions. Maybe you grew up like having to hide them. You feel like, oh, I don't want to cry, it makes me weak. I don't want to be too vulnerable, it makes me feel weak. But then now you're starting to realize it's okay to be compassionate. It's okay to let your feelings out. It's okay to feel some type of way. I feel like you guys take your pain and you turn it into power, because we have Sacral Chakra, which is all about creativity, you know? So I feel like whenever something bad happens to you, you find creative ways to fix the problem. But you also, say for example, if you're a musician like me, you may go through some pain, like whether it be a breakup, whether it be a really sad situation in your life. And what you do is you write a song about it, like a Taylor Swift kind of thing. Like, you write a song about it, or you decide to start a project as a result of that pain, or you decide to change jobs, or take a new hobby, or go to school again, or try new things, try a new hobby, or change your life in some sort of way, or maybe get a new haircut after the situation has been done with. Like, you turn your pain and you transmute it into power somehow. And I feel like you've been so loyal to other people. You've been loyal in all your relationships that now God, the universe, is going to be blessing you with a loyal people and a loyal person for you to fall in love with. You've always got the end of, like, the short end of the stick, and you've always been treated badly, and you felt like no matter how badly I've been treated, I will never become like the people who hurt me. I will never become evil. If I've been cheated on, I will never start cheating on someone else. If I've been abused, I've been hurt, I will never start abusing and hurting other people. Like, you refuse to be like the people who hurt you, because you remain loyal to yourself and loyal to your values and loyal to your morals. Some people who have hurt you don't even know that you're real. They can't even accept the fact that you wouldn't want to hurt them, you wouldn't want to become bad like them, because they're low vibrational and you're not. You choose to elevate. Okay, with this baby on board, you've basically taken the seeds that God has given you and you've made more with it. Like, God has given you God has given you lemons, and you've made lemonade out of it. So with this baby on board, is basically growth, abundance, pregnancy. Like, some of you are mothers and fathers, and if you are a mother or you're a father, God is so proud of you. The universe is so proud of you, because you literally take care of them like it's your whole heart. You have so much love, so much kindness, so much empathy for your children, and you're being blessed because of that. You may also not even have children, but your nieces, your nephews, other people's children, you've been so loving, so kind, so nurturing to these people, that God is really proud of you. You've adapted. No matter what you go through, you adapt well to it. And some of you may have struggled with social anxiety and PTSD. Like, it may not be easy to connect with people, but you try your best to be adaptable. You try your best to put yourself out there and conquer your fear, because you know a benefit will come out of it. So it's just like, you try and put yourself out there. You try new things. You've gone through so many changes. Some of you could also have Scorpio in your chart, Gemini in your chart, Aquarius in your chart, because I'm just getting those signs. But you guys are transformative. You turn pain into power, and even when people send you evil eye, it never hits you. You end up turning it into something that you can invest in, you know? And if people are being horrible towards you or talking shit about you, you would rather put the focus on something that's going to earn you money and something that's going to make you happy. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone who's treating you badly, you're just going to leave. And you would rather focus on something that you can gain something out of it, not trying to nurture a dead flower, you know? Like, you're just like, okay, it is what it is. Let me focus on where my focus needs to be on. And it's tunnel vision, you know? I've been hearing that song a lot, tunnel vision. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's really straightforward. You have so much to be proud for. A lot of blessings are coming your way for this pile. You know, loyal people, loyal lovers, like your intuition alone, like you trust God, and that's why he's going to be rewarding you. Okay, I'm going to move on to pile 2. Oh, okay, so ooh. All right, so okay. All right, so 1032, pile 2. You guys chose the horse and the bluebell, the modest fortitude. Okay, I'm hearing be humble. You guys are really humble people. Okay, I also channeled the charms, the pink ring and the car. Okay, we also have this situation will improve. We also have number 1, get over yourself. Some of you could be Leos. We have 3 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We also have air energy, Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have opportunity and we have pride. Okay, again, Leo energy, Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy. But the thing is, I don't want to use, like, I didn't pull out many cards because I want to rely more on my clairaudience, because in case you guys didn't know, I'm clairaudient. So I hear things. I used to be more on the clairvoyant, like when I was a kid. I used to see a lot of things, but now it's more like I hear a lot of things. But anyways, I digress. So why is God / the universe really proud of you guys? I think you guys have been remaining patient through struggles. Like, you go through some shit and you remain really poised and you try your best to say, what is this teaching me? There's a reason for everything. Why am I going through this? There must be some sort of reason. Like, your faith in the universe is commendable. But I'm also getting that you guys, with the modest fortitude, you guys are very modest. You guys have so much, like, I'm not even trying to encourage like arrogance, but you have so much you could brag about. There's so many achievements you've made. There's so many things you've done. Your accolades are off the charts, but you choose to remain humble. You don't go out of your way to boast. You don't go out of your way to show off in front of people. Like, even when people are being horrible towards you or looking down upon you or treating you a certain way, you're like, okay, I could go off on this person if I wanted to and talk about all the things I've achieved. 1, 2, 3, as I said that. So you guys have elevated a lot, but it's like, it's not worth it. You know, you guys are very classy and you've always remained humble. Okay, you've remained patient no matter what you've gone through, because we do have the situation will improve. And I do feel like that's a blessing that's coming in from the universe, because you've been so patient and because you've been so humble. You're going to be rewarded with a lot more, and all your problems are going to come to a fix, right? But we have get over yourself, number 1. I feel like you guys are someone who's not afraid to get vulnerable with people, and you're not afraid to like go within. You're not afraid to take accountability, you know? And I feel like you've always been put in situations in life where you're just forced to move forward. Like, say for example, if you get to know someone and they just flat out treat you like shit, or they ghost you, for example. You've always been put in those situations that kind of force you to move forward. It's painful. You put your heart and soul into that person, but it's just like, if they're not going to appreciate me, what can I do? You know, you've always had things stripped away from you. You've always had to go through extra obstacles than the regular person. And you just think, why? You may be a part that people just kind of randomly dislike you, like for no reason. Like, people just wake up and they just decide to dislike you, you know? And they're like, I don't like pal 2, so I'm going to be mean to pal 2. You may have received a lot of animosity in your life, but it's like you remain classy, you remain humble. You're like, it's not even worth the fight. Like, I'm sorry, you're not worth the fight. That's how you see it, you know? And I feel like because you remain so modest, you don't tell people your plans, you don't tell people what you've got going on, you just observe, you use your intellect and you move forward. God is blessing you with more opportunities and ways to end any problems you may be going through. Even finances, like, I feel like your finances are going to get better. And I think it's also because you take pride in your character. I feel like you're the type of person where I don't care how someone treats me, but if someone ever, no one can ever say that I've treated someone badly. Like, you guys are that type of power where, like, listen, people have been horrible to me. People have treated me like absolute shit. But at the end of the day, I feel proud of myself for not stooping to their level. Like that's the type of pile I'm reading for. You guys have been forced to just move forward. You guys just keep, I'm hearing just keep swimming. You guys just keep moving forward. It's just like, and you've remained so loving and so heart-centered and so compassionate. It's so similar to pile 1. So I feel like you guys don't really talk your shit. You guys could be very introverted. I always get that kind of message for pile 2, even on my Instagram reads, that pile 2 is usually introverted people. They don't really put themselves out there. They're very modest. They're very to themselves. But I feel like you're being rewarded with strength and opportunities in finances, in life. Okay, you've remained so calm and so poised and so heart-centered. You didn't turn evil. You didn't have to become like this person who plays victim. You didn't have a chip on your shoulder, you know. And that is why God / the universe is so proud of you. You've been able to move forward in your life, even when it was painful, even when it was hurting you. You've had to cut people off, and that made it very hard for you to do, especially if you're a water sign. But it's like, you just got to do what you got to do. And that is why God is proud of you. God is so proud of you, you know, and he's going to be rewarding you very soon. And don't ever let anyone make you feel like you're being weak just because you may not be assertive enough to yell at people back or get into low vibrational arguments. Like you pick yourself back up and you just keep moving. And that's something to be extremely proud of. No one can ever take that away from you, pal, too. I'm proud of you. I feel like I'm talking to you as if you're like my child, but it's so true. Like, I feel like people really underestimate quiet people. You may have been the really quiet person and people just don't like the fact that you're quiet. Like, imagine people having a problem with you and you don't even say anything. You don't even talk. That's how powerful your energy is. You guys have a really, really powerful aura that you may trigger people for no fucking reason. People will just have a problem with you no matter where you go. And you may have felt at times that you felt rejected. You felt like, why are people treating me in such a manner? Why do people act this way towards me? But really, it's because you trigger those people just by existing. You exude confidence, like inner confidence, inner pride, like more like I know who I am, I know my character, and I'm not going to stoop low to your level, you know? And that triggers people who are insecure. So don't change. I love who you are and you should be honestly proud of yourself. Okay, I'm going to move on to pile number 3. These messages seem so straightforward these days. I feel like maybe it's because it's Sag season soon, but yeah, just seems so straightforward. Oh, sorry, that was in the wrong pile. But yeah. Okay, so 1735. Okay, pile 3. Why is God / the universe proud of you? Okay, so I channeled some charms. Okay, so I got the soldier and I got the purple eye. Okay, what cards? I used less cards this time because I wanted to rely more on my clairaudience. Sorry, I thought someone was coming at my door. We have pregnancy. We have music has the answer. We have 32, seek inspiration. 3 is a number of collaborative energy creation. And 2 is a number of partnerships. Add them together, you get 5, which is all about change. We have the porcupine. And I don't know how to say the other words. I'm not going to even attempt it until I learn how to say it. And we have boundaries. We have big happy changes. We have 56, rise and shine. 5 is all about change. 6 is all about balance and reciprocity. Add them together, you get 11, which is a master number, all about manifestation. But it still rounds to 2, which is all about partnership. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Devil. Could be a Capricorn, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But we also have air sign energy, Queen of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so why is God / the universe proud of you? God is proud of you because you guys literally embody this soldier. You've gone through, it's a recurring theme for most of the piles, but you have had to go through some unfathomable things. Like, this pile could have gone through death of family. This pile could have gone through abuse. This pile could have gone through bullying of all sorts. This pile could have gone through being cheated on. Like, so many big things, right? And I feel like throughout it all, this is gonna make me feel sad, but I feel like you guys felt like no one protected you from things. Like, sorry, just adjusting my chest. No one really protected you from what you've gone through. And even when you've gone through things, people would never understand what you've gone through. You guys could have PTSD, because I'm thinking about this with the soldier. Soldiers do tend to get PTSD. I feel like you guys have PTSD. You guys have mental health issues because of what you've gone through. And I feel like no one protected you. And even those who do care about you, they didn't know how to protect you. And they didn't know how to, like, they didn't even know that you had to be protected, because you guys could have been the part that go through shit. And you don't tell people about the things you go through. You kind of firm it. Like you suffer in silence and no one knows about it. And you may have developed a lot of mental health issues as a regards to going through a lot of pain. And I feel like even people who care about you, who now know what you've gone through, they never really know how to support you. You know, they don't really know how to comfort you, because they can't relate to you, because they've never even had to go through the certain struggles that you have gone through. And this power just makes me feel so sad, because I feel like, even if you're like me, for example, I don't have brothers or cousins that are male that I'm close to, or uncles even, and I don't really talk to my dad, if I'm gonna be honest. I grew up in a 2-parent household. They were married and everything, but as I became an adult, I kind of got my own place and kind of just kept to myself, right? So I've always felt like I've never had like a male person to protect me from other males, or someone to protect me from a lot of danger. So I always felt like I had to just embody that masculine side of me and protect myself. And you guys could relate to that. You know, you guys could feel like you haven't really had anyone to protect you when you needed that protection. But the funny thing is, God sent his angels, his spirit guides, and his ancestors to protect you. With this purple eye, I think of crown chakra, but I also think of connection to spiritual realm, you know, the divine realm. You know, I feel like you have entities, you have ancestors, spirit guides, angels protecting you through every step of the way. Like, yeah, you may have gone through what you've gone through, but it could have been even worse. But you used your brain, you followed your heart, your intuition, and your crown chakra energy, and then you kind of protected yourself. But I also feel like now that you've learned to trust in God's helpers, entities to help you, I feel like now you're untouchable. Now people can't even fuck with you, because you are highly protected. This is a very protected pile. I feel like the spiritual realm, you may not be famous in this time, like maybe you guys are famous in this life, in the 3D, but in the 5D, yo, you guys are very famous there. You're well known there. That's why people always try to spiritually attack you. You may get a lot of evil eyes sent to you. You might get a lot of people who are jealous of you in general. You may get a lot of dark spirits trying to inflict fear upon you. Maybe even make you feel like terrified, like someone's watching you. But you are highly protected now. You have it's because you trust in God and his spirit team and his angels, his ancestors to protect you. So now it's like no one can fuck with you. Even in the spiritual realm, people will try, but they will fail. You know, you guys have gone through so much. And I feel like some of you felt like, if no one could protect me in the 3D, well, I put my trust in the 5D. The 5D is going to protect me a lot. So some people may think you're a witch. Some people may think that you have demonic powers, just because when people do you wrong, they suffer. And they think that you do magic towards them when you don't. You just live your life, but you trust in God. And these angels, these spirit guides, these ancestors, these things we can't see are protecting you. Violently protecting you. Like when someone does something dirty towards you, they go after that person. They ruin their life. They give them karma, and you're not even sending anything. It just happens that way because you're such a good soul. You come from maybe some of you guys come from a powerful lineage, right? But you've turned lemons into lemonade. Pregnancy is growth. Some of you are parents, fathers, mothers. If you are, God is really proud of you because you protect your children, you take care of your children. Anything that you didn't have as a child, you give it to your children. You're very understanding with your kids, right? But this pregnancy is just relating to money. You guys have a great relationship with money, believe it or not. Like, you're being blessed. I feel like you guys are opportunists, but not in a negative context kind of way. Like, you seek opportunities where you feel like you can gain something, you go after it, and it's presented to you. It's almost like God gives you something and you take it. You don't complain about life. You guys practice so much gratitude that you don't even complain about life. If God wants to bless you, you're grateful for the blessings. You accept the blessings and you're grateful for it. And, you know, like, you're just really blessed. Some of you are musicians. Music as the answer, or that's how you receive messages. That's how I receive messages. So you guys may turn music is into a form of therapy. So say for example, someone's hurt you, you're gonna write a song about it, you're gonna write a poem about it, or you're gonna listen to music and you're gonna like wind down, or you guys may listen to subliminals to help alter and change your life. And so a lot of people see you as very inspirational. People want to connect with you, people want to be friends with you, and people also want to be in love with you. But I feel like people have watched your transformation and they find it so inspirational that people want to be like you. But what people don't realize is you also saw inspiration in people who have done amazing things as well. You also saw inspiration in how people handle shit. So you guys are high vibrational beings. You guys are being rewarded because you guys remain logical. You guys have a heart. Even if you're an Aquarius or a Gemini, you have a heart. People think we don't, but we do. Just because we're air signs, it doesn't mean we don't care about people. You love people, but you also put your mind ahead of your heart at times, where you're just like, listen, this person has shown me really dodgy signs that I cannot trust them, or I cannot keep them in my life. I have to cut them off. And that may not be easy to do, but you do it anyway. So God is really proud of you, because sometimes people are very poisonous to your soul. Okay, you have high boundaries. That's what we're getting at. Boundaries. With the Queen of Swords here, you have learnt the art of keeping boundaries. And that's not an easy thing to do. Because sometimes we may be worried about how the other person's going to feel, how the other person's going to react. But you guys are just like, nope, I'm sorry. I got to keep my boundaries up. No matter how hard this is for me, I got to do what I got to do, And God is rewarding you for that, because not many people on this earth can do that, okay? But we have big, happy changes. But people may also be addicted to your energy. And I feel like you guys also embody tunnel vision. It's like when you have a dream and you have a goal, especially when people have hurt you, you just decide that I need to work on myself. I need to have, a bit better goals for myself so I can focus more on that. You guys become tunnel visioned and you start focusing on what you've come to do. You're not allowing anyone to distract you from your purpose. And that's why God is rewarding you, because you're going to be rewarded with big, happy changes because you decided to fixate on your goals. You don't let anyone distract you. I'm hearing the song by Ashnika was, I'm working, bitch. Ain't got no time for a dick. You wish you can sway my attention. Sometimes God has tested you, pal 3, to try your best to fall in love while you're trying to build something, or fall in love while you're trying to heal, just to see how you respond to it, just to see if you will take the bait. But it's like you're not allowing anyone to distract you. You're so focused. And I feel like sometimes if you're a female, you may wish that you had a male that's just like you, that cannot be swayed by other women, that cannot be swayed by love, that is so focused on their goal. And I'm telling you, they exist. Men like that do exist. Even if you're a man watching, you exist. Women like that exist too. So don't worry. There are still a lot of people who are driven and ambitious and focused, right? But God is proud of you because God gave you skills, gifts, abilities, and you're working on it. With this Knight of Cups, this is like creativity, romance even, and rise and shine. Like I feel like you guys have learned to love yourself. You acknowledge that you're beautiful. You acknowledge that you're talented. You acknowledge that you have skills that God has given to you. Maybe some of you guys are Pisces. You're very intuitive. You have spiritual gifts. Some of you have tarot channels like me. You make use of those gifts, and that's why you're rising and shining. That's why you're having people watching you. That's why you're having people supporting you. You are the type of person where you're like, if God or if the universe has given me something, why am I not going to make use of it? If I have privilege, why am I not going to make use of my privilege? Like, if I have money, why am I not going to make use of my money? Do you see what I'm saying? That's your mentality. If God has given me a gift, I'm going to monetize it. I'm going to make use of it, and that's why you're shining. Okay, you guys are a force to be reckoned with. I would not even fuck with you guys. Like, I have nothing but respect for you guys, and you guys have a lot to be proud of. But I feel like it's not even just God and the universe. I think even friends are proud of you. Your parents are proud of you. People who didn't even want to believe in you are proud of you. And they no, even your haters are proud of you. They're just like, damn, like, I know I doubted Pal 3, but damn, Pal 3 is a machine, because you guys are a soldier. Okay, you guys work hard, you get back up. You could have had lifetimes of having to deal with people's bullshit. So that's why in this time you're like picking yourself back up a lot easier. And again, if you resonate with the whole mental health issue thing, I'm so sorry. Like, because the thing is, it's so unfair how people can do you dirty and it's your job to heal it. Imagine that, But regardless, be proud of yourself, keep your head up. But that's what I've got for this reading. I love you guys. Feel free to let me know what I should do next. I'm just basically taking requests on what people want to see. I think tomorrow's reading will probably be the last one until you guys make more suggestions. So that's all I have. Take care. Bye.